Risk-based food inspection system. This video explains how to design and implement a national risk-based food inspection system. Harmonized risk-based systems standardize risk analysis in inspections, enabling countries to recognize each other's systems. This facilitates safe food trade and reduces the public health impact of foodborne diseases. Establish the scope. Designing a new nationwide food inspection system can be challenging. The first step in designing a new risk-based inspection system is to decide on the scope. It is recommended that the country or regulatory agency address the following questions to orient themselves in defining the scope of the food inspection system. Collect information. The second step in designing a new inspection system is to collect information on the characteristics of food establishments and the type of foods they manufacture. Food establishments. Regulatory agencies need a database of food establishments nationwide that produce a specific food category, such as RTE meat products. To create the database, the following information is required: total number of establishments within a specific food chain, address of food establishment, number of employees, type of food categories produced, annual volume of production per food category, history of non-compliance from previous inspections, and product recalls related to food produced in the establishment. Food categories. Food chains, like dairy and seafood, have many specific products, including regional varieties. Grouping similar foods by category helps manage this variety, focusing on products with similar raw materials, processes, or characteristics. Principles of risk categorization. Risk categorization is defined as a risk management activity that uses a scientific process to identify food safety priorities and assign resources accordingly. A definition that is important for regulatory agencies to understand is hazard and risk. Risk categorization tools, decision trees. It is qualitatively categorize food safety risks into low, medium, or high. They rely on yes-no questions about food production practices and are useful for countries lacking data on pathogens or chemical residues. This tool helps identify low-risk foods efficiently. Risk matrices. It is quantitatively categorize food safety risks of products. Quantitative matrices are preferred for their objectivity and clear probability-severity relationships. They also help categorize establishments by inherent risk. Multi-criteria decision analysis. It is a tool that quantifies various risk factors, helping countries assess relative risk in food production, public health, and economic impact. Food risk categorization. Categorizing foods by risk helps prioritize inspections. Each food category must be evaluated for risk based on contamination likelihood, control measures during processing, and potential recontamination. Ready-to-eat foods often present higher risks since they lack a subsequent heat treatment to eliminate pathogens. Risk categorization of food businesses. Once foods have been categorized by their level of risk, proceed to the identification and selection of the factors that allow the categorization of establishments by risk by following the MCDA methodology. Identify the risk factors related to the establishment. Assign numerical scales within each factor. Combine the risk factors. Establish a weighting on each factor. Calculate the final risk score by combining the factors and weightings. For more updates, download the Food Safety Standard mobile application.